Hello, everybody. My name is Terry, and I am with Gateway to Counseling. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be talking and providing some information and education about being angry. Being angry and what we can do about it. So, everybody experiences anger, right? Everybody experiences anger. They even say it in the Bible that God experienced anger, right? He destroyed pretty much the whole world, except for Noah and his family, right? So everyone experiences anger. It's what we do with that anger. There's all kinds of reasons why people get angry. You got road rage, right? You're stuck in traffic. Your husband does something. Your kid does something. Your boss does something. There's all these reasons why people experience anger. I like to first of all say to you what's most important in knowing how to handle anger is realizing that anger is the outward expression, but there typically is a inward feeling going on. We say that anger is the surface, right? And then there's other feelings going on underneath. So the anger kind of masks and hide what the true feelings might be. Let me give you just a couple examples so I can help explain this a little bit more. Let's say that you are at work, for example, and you have to do a presentation, and you're really not feeling this presentation. You're not good at it. You're feeling a lot of stress about it. And you go up in front of your boss and your peers, and you start to do this, and everything goes wrong. And before you know it, you're completely angry. But what you really are is not angry, right? What you really are is embarrassed. You're just embarrassed. Let's say, as another example, you're a single woman, and your boyfriend is supposed to come over tonight, and you've done all this cooking and you've prepared this wonderful meal, and he doesn't show up. Something happens. He has to work late, car wouldn't start, something, right? And so you're angry at him, right? And when you get on the phone with him, you have all those outward signs of anger, right? So you're cussing him out, and you're slamming things. And I had a client one time, when she came in, her whole face was red. I thought she had on like blush on her cheeks or something. She's like, no, I'm just angry. Okay, so you have all these outward signs, and when you're angry, you're tense, and your muscles are tight, and your jaw, and you're using lots of profanity typically when you're angry, and you're breathing fast, like I'm doing right now. Even just talking about it, I'm talking faster, right? There's this rapid heart rate that goes on when you're angry. But what are you really feeling underneath that? Yeah, you went through all this trouble. You did all these wonderful things for him. But are you maybe feeling rejected? Do you think that he's telling you the truth? Maybe you feel alone. You're disappointed. There's all these feelings that go on underneath, right? And so when we get angry, we have to learn to not, let me say it this way. There's always going to be events out there. There's always going to be something almost every day that can make you angry. But when you allow external events to control your internal thoughts and feelings, then you're letting others control you. And I don't believe in that. I believe in you controlling you. That's why we have Gateway to Counseling, because you're in control. So I want you to realize that anger, external events will always occur. The way we respond to those events is under our control. So, you have to realize when you're starting to get angry, maybe your ears start to feel a little hot, right? And then what do you do when you realize these internal emotions are going on? You might need to step away if you can. Sometimes you can't step away, right? But you might need to step away from that event. If you're at work and you can't leave, maybe you just need to go use the bathroom for a little bit. So you can go into that stall and you can breathe, right? And then you sit there after you kind of calm yourself down. Then you sit there. Some people like to count, from 100 to 1 backwards, right? Or some people like to count to 10. You got all those. Maybe you sing a happy song. Maybe you close your eyes and you visualize yourself laying on the beach and everything is calm, right? You can use all those different mechanisms to help yourself to calm down. We call that visualization. You call it self-talk. What you're doing is you're calming yourself down. Once you calm down, then you have to say, what am I really feeling? I know I'm angry, but what's underneath this anger? Am I sad about what just happened? Am I scared? Am I fearful? Am I scared I'm going to lose my job, for example? Am I scared I'm going to lose my spouse? Am I feeling rejected from my daughter? Whatever it may be, realize what emotions you're experiencing underneath the anger. When you can identify the feeling and what's causing that feeling, guess what? You now have solutions on your own. It's real easy. So let's walk through this just a little bit. So we go back to the example of you cooked this big meal, your boyfriend didn't come over, he said he had to work late. You can kind of feel in his voice that he's angry too, and he's upset because he was looking forward to seeing you. He hadn't seen you in a few days. So instead of getting angry, you might need to say, honey, baby, sweetheart, I need to get off the phone. I'll call you right back. Can I call you back? Let me call you back. And you go to your quiet spot and you think, okay, I'm angry, but I don't want to cuss him out. I don't want to call him every name in the book, right? I don't want to throw the book at him. What you want to do is say, okay, what am I feeling? I'm feeling rejected. I just did a lot of work because I love him so much, and I really wanted to spend this time with him. So I'm feeling rejected because I don't know if he's telling the truth. I'm scared. I don't know if he's maybe cheating on me. I don't want to lose him. He's a wonderful man. I think he's a wonderful man. Okay, so I'm feeling rejected. I'm also disappointed because I was really looking forward to this day. I worked hard on this meal. So once you can understand all those things, then you say, okay, now I can pick up the phone and I can call him and I can say, honey, sweetheart, baby, I feel really rejected right now. I'm scared about our relationship. I worked really hard on this meal. I was looking forward to seeing you and spending time with you. Sometimes I wonder if you're cheating on me. Sometimes I wonder if you're doing something else. I need to feel safe. I need to feel secure in our relationship. And when you can have an honest conversation with someone about what you're really feeling, then that gives them an opportunity to make you feel better as well. I say make you feel better. But they can't make you feel better. But you being able to verbalize what you actually feel allows good communication and a good dialogue to occur so that then you can be in a better place. Those are solutions to anger. But there's also other things that occur that makes us angry that we have total control over. Like, what are your expectations? Maybe you're frustrated by your adult son because you have these expectations for that person. Let's say you want this person to, get a good job, finish college, get a good job. And your son has a whole different plan, right? And he doesn't mind living in an apartment with 5 other people. And he doesn't mind driving a beat up car. And you're thinking, you're not driving that beat up car to my house. It's leaking all everywhere, right? You better park it on the street, right? So, but he's comfortable with that. He's actually happy with that. It's you that's not happy. It's you that's getting angry because of your expectations of that person. So sometimes our anger is caused by ourselves. So we had to let go of those expectations that we place on other people. Sometimes you're angry because you're trying to control everybody. Forget controlling yourself. You want to control yourself and everybody else out there, right? So sometimes you're angry because you can't control what someone else is doing. You can't control the situation that's going on. Sometimes you're angry because you need to just accept that this is the way things are. Example, you go to a place and you get frustrated about a situation that happens, maybe with a product. It's the way that it is. You get angry because you got to wait in a long line at the post office. It's Christmas time. What did you expect? Maybe you can ward off that anger by doing things during off season, for example. One of the things that I love to do is I Christmas shop the day or two after Christmas of the previous year. So, and it's kind of fun. It makes shopping fun so that I'm not like some of you out there that wait until the week before Christmas to go and do all your Christmas shopping. So, sometimes we create our own frustrations and we create our own anger. And so, I want you to start to review for yourself where you are. Where is this anger coming from? Is it something that maybe I need to change within myself? Is it something that I need to shift? Is it an expectation I have of someone that I should not have? Am I trying to control someone or something? Do I need to just accept that this is the way things are? And when you can reach that level of acceptance, your anger tends to go down. People say to me, Terry, I never see you angry. Well, yeah, I've seen you angry, but I never see you do anything when you're angry. That's true. I don't. I've learned, thank heavens, I might have a slip up every now and then, but I've learned what I can control and what I can't. I've learned to have realistic expectations of other people. I've allowed people to be who they are, where they are, when they are. And I'm in control of me and no one else. And when I accept that I'm in control of me, I can decide if I'm happy or angry or sad or mad or whatever it may be. And usually I choose to be happy because I like being happy. It's just a much more fun world, right? When you're happy. So I want you to realize today that you are in control of you. No one else but you. And because you're in control, you can decide. You actually can decide if you are going to be angry. As a side little note before we end today, when you do decide that you want to be angry, boy, you're missing out on so many things in life, right? You're allowing, for example, you're going to be angry at this person because this person did this to you and they made your life awful. They made your life hell. And you're going to be angry at this person. Okay, then be angry. You have that choice. Be angry at that person. Be angry at that person for a week, a month, a year, 10 years. Be angry. But guess what? That person's going on with their life. They're doing their own thing, right? You can sit there and be angry all you want because it's not hurting them. It's hurting you. And we know what anger does physically to the body. It causes high blood pressure, strokes, heart attacks. It can cause all kind of problems. So instead of being angry, decide that you're not going to be angry. Decide that you're going to be happy, that you're going to enjoy your life. You're going to go work out and run. And when you do have those little incidents, it only takes 20 minutes for that anger to die down. Did you know that? 20 minutes is all it takes, and that anger can die down. Which is why sometimes you might need to just go and work out, go run, hit the pavement, hit a ball, play some basketball, do some physical activities, whatever it takes. Go meditate, go do some yoga poses, whatever it takes for you to calm down, release that anger, and then realize that you are in complete control of you. So, I hope that's been helpful. Once again, this is Terry with Gateway to Counseling. We're just a screen away. Please enter into our gates where we hope you will have a brighter tomorrow and you are in control. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.